Hey guys, welcome back to So That's Gaming and another one of these arcade cabinet videos. So in a previous video I talked about how I got the AtGames Legends Ultimate Arcade cabinet from my local Sam's Club. And one of the reasons that inspired me to buy it in the first place is the fact that you can add your own games. So we're going to kind of go over that and pros and cons of one method over the other, and then we'll show you how it's done. So let's go ahead and take you over to the cabinet and we will show you what we're working with so far. In previous videos, if you guys have looked at other YouTube videos, you'll know that by inserting a USB drive that has it's been set up properly, the games will show up right over here under inputs, under add-on. But a lot of these videos are kind of old and they've made some changes to the firmware and the preloaded firmware that comes on them, like when you buy it from like Sam's Club, as mine did. So when trying to follow the number of these tutorials, all to say the same thing: get these files, convert them this way using this tool, put them on a USB drive, plug it in, boom, it pops up. It didn't work until I got everything updated, and then, well, you have this menu over here. Now both of these, this is just a memory card and a memory card reader and another flash drive. Now both of these have the exact same games on them, and so you'll notice I have two different add-on options. Now they both use the same kind of files, but one is like already like pre-compiled and I guess ready for the machine just to read and launch, whereas the other one, it has to read and it takes a little longer. So I'm going to show you the original method that used to pop up over on the side. And that's the way this one is set up. So I'm just going to plug this into either one of these USB ports. It doesn't really matter. And then up here at the top, when it acknowledges, there it is. So now it's flashing. Now this process, depending on how many games you have on the flash drive, will determine how long this take. So in this case, there's 201 games on this flash drive. Same as this one right here, which uses the addonx feature. Now I believe that the regular add-on feature on this one does not require you to be connected or logged on to their arcade net, whereas addonx does. So, and it's still loading, it's still flashing. I'm sure I might be able to access it, but well, it's still reading all the games and getting all the games ready to launch. So as soon as that gets done, goes steady, we'll know it's ready to go. There you go. There's been no skips, it's all been real time, so now it's solid. I can go down here and choose add-on. Over here, I'd scroll down to the first folder, and boom, there's all my games, all 201 of them. So no big deal. So let's go and go back out of here. I'm going to unplug this flash drive, and this will disappear. And this is the other one that I have set up that uses the addonx. So if I plug this in, it doesn't matter which USB port you use. I'm just going to use the 3.0 for the heck of it. And once it gets done launching it, see, it doesn't even flash very long. And this already says this. Now the 0 number, when you're connected, you can have unlimited sessions while you're connected. But if you're offline, this will change to a 5, as it says here, 5 available sessions. So that means you can play 5 different games or 5 different gaming sessions before you have to reconnect to get this number back to 5. So if I go back here to the original add-on folder, you'll notice it'll say there's no files found. Well, that's because we're not using this flash drive. But if I go down here to addonx, it's the same games. Now doing it this way doesn't load the games any faster, but what does go faster is the initialization of the USB drive in the first place. So alright, let's go ahead and go to the computer. We'll show you how to set up either method. Alright, so we're over here on the computer. Pardon the mess behind me, it's been crazy. So you're going to want to start with getting yourself a flash drive. MAME games by themselves aren't really that big. I'm using a 64 gigabyte for the USB flash drive that I'm using on my arcade, but I'm just going to use this 1 gigabyte SD card and memory card reader just for demonstration purposes. So over here, there's a couple things we're going to have to download here. As soon as I get the right one up on here. Alright, so for starters, we'll need to get the Ultimate Add-on, which is on Faulkner's Mage page on GitHub, and we're just going to go ahead and get the add-on tool installer, which is right here. From there, we're going to go ahead and to Legends Arcade family. There will be a link in the description to download the new addonx installer. So we'll download that, which will be right down here towards the bottom. Download the latest add-on tool X. And then lastly, you're going to need your cores. Your cores is basically instructions for the add-on tool to tell it how it needs to compile your game, whether it's a MAME game, Sega Genesis, SNES, what have you. So this is a Dropbox. Hopefully I don't run too much traffic to their page, but there's a link in the top right corner here. Let's download. This one will download a zip that has all these cores, and it even includes a folder of the current working cores. So after you download those and you get these two tools installed, the add-on tool and the addonx tool, we'll be ready to go ahead and start. I'm going to plug this USB drive in here, and it should automatically pop up, or at least it has been. Okay, there it is. So I'm going to go ahead and delete all this stuff right here. Yes. Okay. Okay, here we are. So here in this folder, I got a couple games. I got the X-Men, Children of the Atom, and the X-Men game, the 2-player version of the MAME ROM. So what we're going to do first, we're going to go ahead and build some UCE files. So we're going to launch this add-on tool, and here, this is what it looks like right here. And so we're just going to edit your name of your game that you're working on. In this case, I'm going to do X-Men and then dash 2-player. Not that that matters. You can name it whatever you want. Box art, I have a couple games here that we're going to get set up. Desktop. There we are. And so this is the box art. And then I'll show you the preview of the box art after you get on selecting it. And the bezel art will be the artwork on either side of the arcade screen. And there's that. Now we have to choose the emulator core. In this case, I'm going to use MAME 2003. And this is from that cores download that we mentioned. Now, if 2003 doesn't work for your particular game, you can choose a newer one. I believe that the Legends Arcade supports up to MAME 2016, but nothing beyond that. So next, we're going to go ahead and now, when you choose your add-on, all your MAME games are typically going to be in a zip file, so you have to change this in the bottom right corner and just choose all files. Find the game that you need. In this case, I'm going to use the X-Men 2-player, and then we're going to click Build Package. It's going to ask me where I want to save it, and we're going to go ahead and we'll create in the same folder here, just that way we can copy them both at the same time. So that one's done. Let's go and get one more. We're going to do the Children of the Atom. As soon as I learn how to spell here. There we are. And then obviously we have to change all of our artwork here. So we're going to choose Children of the Atom, and then the Children of the Atom bezel artwork. And then we have to choose the correct ROM, of course. Again, changing the setting down here to all files, and selecting our ROM and clicking Build Package. And go ahead and click Save it there. Alright, so with the initial build tool, we are done. You can just go over here. I can close this. We can copy those two UCE files right here. We just copy them over to your USB flash drive or whatever it is you're using. Depending on the size, well, this is a slow memory card, so you just have to bear with it. So, la-di-da. Okay, so from here you can take this and you can plug it into your arcade, and you would choose the regular add-on option. The USB flash drive in the corner will flash, and once it goes steady, you should be able to see all your games. But other than that, that's it for the regular add-on tool. Now, if we want to use the addonx tool, we'll go ahead and launch that, and we'll show you what that looks like. It's pretty simple. It just asks you to choose which folder is containing all of your add-on, which is what we just did right here, these two files right here. So what we're going to do, we're just going to go ahead and drag. We'll go to my computer, and since it's at the root of my F drive here, we're just going to take F drive and we're going to drop that right there. Okay, and then that's it. All you have to do is click the build, and it's going to read all your add-ons, your UCE files, and create an addonx folder, and create, I think, another file on the root, if I remember correctly. Let me see. Does it just do the folder here? Okay, well, that's it. So now this flash drive will launch using the addonx feature on the Legends Arcade. Now, basically what it does, it takes a lot of the extra processing power and everything from the arcade machine and does it preemptively. So it creates all this stuff here. And this is all information for the package, or the add-on tool, and does it all right here on the flash drive, so that the machine doesn't have to work as hard. Now, what you will find if you want to try both these versions yourself, if you don't run it through the addonx tool, it takes longer to load your games. Whereas if you run it through the addonx tool, yes, it will require to be connected, but it will load the games much faster. You plug it in, it acknowledges there's an add-on folder, and that's it. It's done. And so that's it for the add-on tool. So let's go and take it over to the arcade machine, and we'll demonstrate that it's working. All right, so let's go on over there. All right, so here we are. We're back at the machine. I'm gonna go ahead and go on over here to BYOG, and you'll notice that right now it says there's nothing located in the USB drive. Now, remember what I said before. If you only use the add-on tool, you'll use this option, and then it'll take a few more for it to populate. But if you use the addonx tool, it's much faster. So since we ran our little test drive through using this tool and then the addonx tool, we're gonna go ahead and you'll see how quickly it loads. I'm gonna put this in the leftmost port, not that it really matters, but still. In the top right corner, you'll see where it'll scan the USB drive, and boom, since there's no flashing involved for it reading, it just, once it knows it's there, it's there. And as you see, this is already changed. So we can go select that and go here, and boom, there are the two games that we've already added. They load up just like any of the other games that are on the machine already. There it is, checking the EEPROM and completing its setup. It takes a moment. I don't know if it does that every time or just the first time. So, but this is basically exactly what you would see had this been the actual arcade cabinet for X-Men. When you first power it on, it boots. So there it is. Sound and everything should work. Alright. Turn this up some. There we are. Press start. And it plays just like it should. So that's it. So pretty simple to go ahead and add that. I do have one more video in this series that I'm going to work on. Alright, well, there you go. So like I said, I have one more video left, which I'll kind of give you involves one of these guys right here, Raspberry Pi 4. So we're going to create a RetroPie to run on here, to run some of the more intense games, I guess, or games that require CHD files or Laserdisc games, like the Daphne ROMs for like Dragon Slayer and Space Ace. So we'll get that set up, and then we'll do an unboxing for the cases that I have and everything, and yeah, that'll be pretty neat. So if you found this useful and helpful, be sure and leave a like, Comment below if you have any questions, and share with your friends, all that kind of good stuff. And if you're interested, or if you're thinking about getting one of these machines, let me know. And if you're gonna go ahead and get this one, or if you're just gonna stick with the arcade one-up machines. So thanks again for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, click that bell icon to be notified of future uploads, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.